two, three, action.
Good afternoon, Altaf. Thanks very much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about Lumibrad.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on VLDC platform. So myself, Altaf Ali, I'm the founder and CEO of IHG brands. We own a couple of lighting brands where we manufacture locally and internationally. So here today we are in the Lumibrad stand. Lumibrad is a brand established in 2006 in the UK, and then later our group, IHG group, we bought over and we bring that the entire brand to UAE, when we established this brand since over the last 15 years in the region. And we have one of the largest lighting manufacturing facility in the Middle East now.
Perfect.
So over the last decade, we've grown exponentially from a single store to multiple stores, 10 plus stores, and then we are exporting to more than 40 countries from Dubai.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, as a company, which of your products and services respond most to the themes of this year's Light Middle East? They're basically innovative lighting design, future of sustainability, and seamless integration. How are you responding to those themes?
See, the reason before we were getting it manufactured, OEM manufacturing from Far East to the India, and then we used to get it done a lot of products from Europe. But what we have seen, when we do our own designs and molds, and then get a special technology involved in our architectural lighting. So doing all that, the minute changes in terms of having the beam angle to the chip to everything is so difficult to manage through remotely through the OEM manufacturers, and moreover they have an MOQ issue, and you can do different finishes and quality standards what you require based on the different dimming protocols or the integration practices here. So this is when we decided to open our own factory here.
Yeah.
We started with a small assembling line with 10 people, and then now it's grown over 300 people.
Yeah.
So this is actually helping the circular economy, because instead of a typical manufacturer from Europe or America or even from Far East, they bring the product, all their peripherals, components, or anything, they had to go back all the way the whole circle. Whereas we as a local manufacturer, we have everything here. It will help the economy in a better manner. So we can control everything. We can give more customized and specialized solution to the designers and architects here. And the lighting fraternity can be served better, high quality products as good as any international brands served from UAE. Yeah.
Are any of those ways that you have been doing things be as a result of the pandemic? Obviously we had that affecting all of us on a global scale. Definitely. As well as locally. Maybe some of those ways of working came out of that time.
That's a really
have you
interesting
always,
question.
Have you always done something like that?
Like everybody, this is the first pandemic during our lifetime, right?
Yes.
So initially we were all like skeptical. What is next? Do we have a tomorrow? What is going to happen to the world? All that speculations was there. But then we were locked down for 2 months almost, and then during that time we revamped the complete business model. I had enough time to sit and plan everything. So what we did, we haven't removed any single staff. We completely changed the business model, and we started more involved in using our existing store. We have retail stores called LED World, so we used to carry huge stocks.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden business became standstill. So what we did smartly, using our local manufacturing facility, we started mix and match the product and create, instead of ordering new product, we started using our own inventory to create new products.
Right.
So this is a complete sustainable way, using available resources to the max.
Yep.
And during the COVID, it really helped us, because a lot of people there in the entire world, the container issues happened across the world. The shipping logistic was a big problem. China was locked down, so a lot of raw material shortages across the world. But luckily we had stocks, and that helped us to grow during 2020, 2021, 2022. We had a two-digit growth. That
Yes.
is really, we are in a way we are happy about all this. I would recommend, every problem in a right sense, it's a big opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's really helped you become what you have now.
Now is the time. Now is the right time to reap the results.
Absolutely. Another thing that was born out of the pandemic was the development of and the creation of the virtual lighting design community, which you know about. And everybody's longing, of course, to be back in touch with each other in these events like Light Middle East. And in between, it's good to keep that kind of connection with the lighting community, where we can still share and have that innovation and those discussions.
Yeah.
How important do you think it is to have that continuing, not just being in person, but also having that ability to stay in touch online?
Sure. Let me tell you about a small story how the virtual thing affected me.
Yeah.
So just before the pandemic starts, couple of we have our in-house lighting designers. We as a manufacturer we need to support all those lighting consultants to architects to do the basic lux calculation to protect BOQs and stuff and all. So we have in-house lighting designers working with us. So a couple of them got stuck in India.
Yeah.
So and then during this lockdown, they all started working remotely.
Yeah.
And then we thought, designers can work from anywhere.
Yeah.
So we opened a virtual office in India and then a physical office of late. So we understood the importance, for a lighting community or any community, any design fraternity, you don't have to have a physical presence. You still can do knowledge sharing and do a lot of works virtually.
Yep.
And for me, I used to travel 250 days in a year. Just for a meeting, you take a flight and go. Now, you just send a link. And wherever you are, you're coming online, the other guy is coming online, you're connected, and you can have multiple people, hundreds of people if required, and you can have everything what we physically does happens in virtual. So from the beginning, I've been watching and observing the VLDC how it's progressing. I'm sure the world is becoming one. We are in today or tomorrow or in the recent history, the one world concept will going to happen. So VLDC is the first step towards to that concept within the lighting fraternity, bringing everybody, not only the lighting designers, I think all the lighting fraternity together under one platform, and this is the best way to do it. I wish all the best to the VLDC.
Thank you. Now, one final question just to round it off. Looking at 2023 and beyond, are there any maybe goals or aspirations or inspirations even that maybe you would like to share with the community?
I feel going forward, the lighting is no more just lighting. Lighting is becoming part of the IoT extended, the complete Internet of Things. So we need to go out from our comfort zones, not just as a lighting manufacturer or a distributor or a lighting consultant. We have to adopt and learn more about the connected technologies, smart systems, and then together we can work for a more sustainable and a better world. Yeah. So that should be the intention, and instead of centralized production and centralized distribution, we should go decentralized way of doing production and execution that will help the local economy, and that will also help the circular economy. That's my take on this.
Yeah. Altaf Ali, thank you very much for talking to us, and success for the rest of the fair.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me and Lumi Bright here.